All right, hopefully we're back and this stream doesn't cut out. Hmm. The internet here is making me a little bit angry. I want to know all those items are at Family Mart, the ones in the liquids. Yeah, I got you, Mike Joey. I'm gonna actually film that tonight. It won't be a Family Mart, it'll be a mini stop, but it'll be basically the same thing. Big Boy 45 first. Almost. Almost. It was second, but almost. Cheers, Big Boy 45. F Gons, good morning or good evening. Good evening, F Gons. It is the evening here, but what is it for you? Is it the morning or the evening? Kimberly B, hi there. Hi, Kimberly B. You look a lot like me. That's weird. Kimberly B, I will call you after this live stream is over. I love you. Everyone, Kimberly B is my mom, by the way. Mike Joey, wrong. I was first. You guys are getting all competitive about who's first. Big Boy 45, would you consider living in Vietnam forever? I'd consider it. I don't know if it's something I will do forever, but I would consider it. Kimberly B, so weird. Is it weird that I'm calling you Kimberly B, Mom? That's the weird thing, because I usually just read people's names as they're written here, but obviously I know who you are. Grayson came on here on a podcast. Sorry, on a live stream, and I didn't know it was him at first, but then he revealed himself. But yeah, I wanted to know what you guys would be interested in your what you would be interested in terms of videos. How's the cost of living there compared to wage and salary? Good idea. I'm gonna write that down. That's a very good idea. Video ideas. So I've got one. Real videos with interviews with Vietnamese people, and then how's the cost of living there compared to the wage and salary? Would you consider shaving? I will shave, Mom. I will trim my beard when I hit 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. So, in the spirit of Christmas, I will be growing out my Jesus beard. Ron Hernandez, great channel. I'll be moving to Vumdao after the new year. Awesome, Ron Hernandez. I bet you're excited about doing that. Where are you coming from? F Gons, I saw one of your recent videos and you seemed a little down. Are you okay? I know you mentioned previously that you had some depression issues. Sending you light and love. Thank you so much, F Gons. I think like any person, I am not always happy, but sometimes maybe I'm a little bit too sad. Um, I have dealt with some depression issues in the past, yes, but I'm doing okay. Um, yeah, doing all right. Tom, hey, you're back? Yeah, I'm back. Kimberly B, I miss him. Funny young man. Yeah, Grayson's funny. Where is he now? I don't know where he is. Max Rossi, better now. Audio is good. Max Rossi, where are you coming from? Where are you commenting from? Clayton Bigsby. Hello, Kim. Hello, Clayton Bigsby. Funny. I love the Chappelle Show reference. Do something on the Metro line that opens on the 22nd. Good idea, Max Rossi. Well done. Let's get that on the idea list. Do something on the Metro line that opens on the 22nd. Big Boy 45 topic, dating in Vietnam, do's and don'ts. That's also a great topic. Well done. I'll put that on the list. Dating in Vietnam, do's and don'ts. So I wonder if I could answer even some of those right now, or maybe I shouldn't spoil it. Kimberly B, please subscribe, people. Thank you, Kimberly B. Subscribe, leave a like on the stream. Leave a like. Leave comments. All the engagement really helps. Let's try to get this stream out to as many people as possible. Ron Hernandez, interested in the cost of buying a motorbike and how to get a license to ride it. Okay. All right, that's a good idea. Buying a motorbike and getting a license to ride it. Coming from Las Vegas. Cheers. That's awesome. I like Las Vegas. I have an old friend that lives in Las Vegas. Kimberly B, Long Beach. I don't know. I saw Grayson. I saw he had pictures from like Houston recently. I don't know where he's at. Max Rossi, Italian American from NYC. Cheers, man. Yeah. Kimberly B, Clayton, you know Grayson? Clayton Bigsby, yes. Who is Clayton Bigsby? Is that you, Zach? Benno, beard, looking good, buddy. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I've just been letting it grow. You know, I'm a grower, not a shower. So I've just been letting it grow. Ron Hernandez, cheers. Cheers to you. Mike Joey, first like. Everyone leave a like. Thank you very much, Mike Joey. Kimberly B, are you enjoying this live stream, Tyler? Yeah, sure. You know, I have some time to kill while Trang's at work, and then we are going to go film a live stream or not a live stream, we're going to film a video when she gets back, so thought I'd hop on a little live and say what's up to everyone. Lee Ramsden, watching from the UK. Cheers, Lee Ramsden. Last time I was in the UK was in 2019. We went to, thank you so much for the super chat. F-Gons, egg coffee on me. I'm definitely going to have an egg coffee with that. And I'll film a little video about that too. That's a great idea. The Cafe Mui. If you guys haven't had this in Vietnam yet, try this. I'm writing it in the chat. Cafe Mui. Egg coffee. Sorry, that's salt coffee. Egg coffee is Cafe Chung. But also Cafe Mui, both good. Salted coffee or egg coffee. Lee Ramson, last time I was in the UK was right before COVID. But I had a great time visiting the UK. Kind of went all around Great Britain, all 3 countries. Clayton Bigsby is Zach. Mom, you know Zach, right? Grayson's friend? Mike Joey #1. Tom, that's a great idea. Fat and Broke was going to make some video on that, but not sure where he is at the moment. Okay. Ryan Drew, learn Vietnamese. What was a great idea? Which one? Cost of motorbike? Ryan Drew, learn Vietnamese and document your progress. More walking videos, speaking with the locals. Those types of videos are always fun to watch. Plus, I'm learning Vietnamese, so it's interesting to me. All right, I will note that down. I haven't been taking Vietnamese lessons in a while now. I need to get back on that. Mom, yuck. Nice. Coin Capital, brother. Why is your hair black but your beard's red? Are you a redhead? So my hair's not black, it's brown. My beard coming in red It's really not that uncommon. So a lot of people have a ginger beard with brown hair. Um, I guess I would attribute that to some Scottish Irish heritage, but yeah, not it's not like I dye my hair or anything, so it's my natural hair color and my natural beard color. Martin Richards, Coin Capital, is Tyler a secret ginger? Coin Capital, you don't have to worry. If I was a ginger, I wouldn't keep it a secret. So I'd be out in the open with it. I don't see anything wrong with being a ginger. Do you? Martin Richards, I'd like to see a 45-minute plus walk around alleys, etc. Also, you should consider trying a week in Malaysia, Thailand, etc. Could be good to mix things up. Thanks for all you do. I enjoy it, Martin. Thank you, Martin. Yeah, I like the 45-minute plus walkarounds. I mean, that's to me that's kind of the most natural and fun type of vlog. It's just going out and showing you a slice of life like that. Um, I love it. Uh, okay. Coin Capital. Stop streaming. Okay. Andrew Frawley. G'day, Tyler. Hello from Melbourne, Australia. You're looking good. How about grabbing a rod and reel and showing us some local fishing spots and techniques? Andrew Frawley, I'm not the best fisherman in the world. I would need a little bit of help learning how to fish. So, what's that idiom, that adage? You can give a man a fish and feed him for a day, or you can teach a man to fish and feed him for life. Something like that. I used to fish with my grandpa a lot. My mom, who's in the chat, her dad, but I was too young to remember like how to really do it. Benno, I'd love to see more one subject videos, maybe a little more formatted, edited stuff to go along with the casual videos. Cheers, Benno. All right, I like that idea too. Also, because I'm not the most skilled editor, Trang has found an editor here that does a really good job editing videos. I might employ his services. Mike Joey, I go to that Banh Mi spot right across from Pasteur in D1 near Japantown. It's a little bit overpriced, but so is everything in that area. Mike Joey, yeah, everything in that area is a bit pricey. Just because you're in D1, um, you're in the heart of the tourist area, so you're gonna pay a little bit of a premium for that. Kimberly B, he's good. Currently sleeping, actually snoring. I'm assuming that's Roger. Coin Capital, you're handsome ginger Tyler. I love you, brother. I love you too, Coin Capital. Cheers, man. Or woman. I don't know. That could be a woman. But usually when someone says brother, it's a guy. So I'm assuming you're another man. Cheers. Love you too, brother. Uh, Kimberly, yes, I am up at this crazy hour just to see my son. Oh, yeah, it's five in the morning for you. That's crazy. Early morning for you, Mom. Good morning. Big Boy 45, is Vietnam fun to live in? That's actually a good idea for a video. Why is Vietnam fun? So is Vietnam fun to live in? Why is Vietnam fun? Vietnam's very fun. The great part about Vietnam is that everyone's very nice, or most people are very nice, and it's very safe. So in those senses, it's very fun, and it's very easy to make friends. So there's a lot of people out here that they moved out here just like you, and you've kind of got that in common. So there's some camaraderie there. Um, And yeah, you can just have a nice, relaxed time with everyone and hang out and enjoy their company. So I do think it's a fun place to live in. Yeah, for sure. Random Gaugin. Hello there, sir. Hello, Random Gaugin. How are you? Mucking up. Sup, Big Time Bentley? Chilling, mucking up, doing a live stream. What are you up to? Mike Joey, hey, I'm walking here. Max Rossi, alleyway adventures are cool, unpredictable fun. I agree, Max Rossi. Thank you. Kimberly B, that might be fun watching you learn to fish. Yeah, that's a good idea. I need to start just saying mom. That's a lot quicker than Kimberly B. I'm in the zone though, mom. I'm in the zone. Your lovely mom. Uh, he was a great fisherman. Taught your dad to fish, Tyler. You taught dad to fish. Not that I'm anything like the fisherman my dad was, but your dad caught his first fish on Gull Lake with me teaching him. That's awesome. That's an awesome story. I know exactly where that is. My dad always says when he talks about Grandpa Gary, so Grandpa Gary is mom's dad, rest in peace, passed away in 2013. He, Dad always says that Grandpa Gary really kind of showed him a lot of things that he kind of missed out on as a kid, like going out and fishing or like being kind of outdoorsy. And but he was always kind of like, humble about it and like excited for other people's success. So like when they would bring back a cooler full of fishermen, Grandpa would say something like, "Well, don't look at me. It was Bill that caught all those." So just kind of always deflecting the praise onto others, which is, I think. Coin Capital, you back together with Trang, or you guys broke up? We're together, Coin Capital. Uh, Andrew Frawley, Bullseye, feed a man for life. How about chasing up a local fishing group or mates from a bar? You and your dad have been some great water locations for fishing. Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, I could go out to like Ben Hui and do some fishing. That could be cool. Also, I know one person, South African guy, who's a fisherman out here, so that might be a good idea. So I've seen a lot of fishing stuff. Good morning, Mom. Good morning. Coin Capital, Vietnam is not that fun to live in. That's why you have so many expats living in Thailand, not Vietnam. Ah, okay. That's your opinion. Benno, do you find you keep late hours in Vietnam to stay in? No, sometimes. Usually, if I'm keeping late hours, it's more for like maybe watching a sporting event that I really want to watch. Because I don't have to stay up that late. Like I could be up at 11 p.m. and still catch mom and dad at 8 a.m. Or vice versa. If I'm up at 9 a.m., then it's like 6 p.m. for them. So I can keep normal hours and still stay in contact. But sometimes, Benno, sometimes. Because I'm pretty much on like as bad as it gets in terms of time difference. I'm 15 hours ahead. Coin Capital, it's easy to make friends if you can speak Vietnamese. Hard language to learn. Coin Capital, I think if you're an expat here, you can make friends with the Vietnamese who speak English, or you can make friends with other immigrants here, other expats here. So there's a lot of people who you can make friends with that already speak English. You don't have to learn Vietnamese just to make friends. Random Gaugin, one thing could be moving these lives outside and see some of your trademark positive interaction with locals, but on real time. Yeah, Random Gaugin, I'm thinking about doing some IRL streaming, some in real life stuff. Right now it's just the just chatting. But the IRL streaming, I don't want it to take over. I don't want it to take over everything I do, and I hope I don't know. Got to figure out a balance there. Mucking up, just chilling. It's just after midnight in here in Geelong, Australia. Cheers. Thanks for staying up and watching some of this live stream. I appreciate that. Mike Joey, I go to fishing for berries typically in the spring. I go fishing for berries typically in the spring. A cabbie told me to go in winter, but I go in spring. I'm hunting for berries on the daily, big homie. Lots of berries to be getting at too. Berries? What are berries, Mike Joey? Like berries, like the fruit? Coin Capital, do you know that only 5% of tourists return to Vietnam? Coin Capital, no, I didn't know that stat. Benno, do you watch any other Vietnam creators on YouTube? Benno, sometimes I used to watch a little bit of like Max, Chris Lewis, Phuc Mop, Lil Dustin, little bit David Kai, obviously. We collabed together. I've been watching a guy who does a podcast lately, Niall McSomething. Sup all, big time Bentley, you pass all my sis in-laws house in one of your alley adventures. Oh, B Gaming, where was that? Where was the alley at? Which alley was that? Ah, B Gaming. The lady that tried to get you to eat Boonton. Okay, I know exactly where that is. We call her Baleen. Interesting. That's very cool. Coin Capital, how much is your monthly rent right now? It's about $500, Coin Capital. About 500. Wee wee, how's your mental health? I'd say strong to quite strong. How's your on a level of completely messed up to transcendent? I would say somewhere in between. Gots. Calling, I know it's true, but I like Vietnam. Yeah, we all like Vietnam. That's why we're here. If you're hearing this stream or you're watching my channel, you probably do like Vietnam. Random Gaijin. Vietnam fun enough for me every time I'm there, and Viet chicks are much hotter than Thai ones. There's a lot of beautiful women in both countries, but I probably agree with you, Random Gaijin. I probably agree with you. Van Kopp. Most streamers are city dwellers. Try to show us something different. Backpacking in the Mekong Delta is an amazing experience. Sure. That's a good idea. Added to the idea list. Got some good ideas here, guys. Got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 10 good ideas that I've noted down. Well done. I like it. I like it. Tom, actually, Thailand is easier. Visa-wise, Vietnam is tougher and does not have the same nightlife. Yeah, I agree. Max Rossi, audio's in and out again. Yeah, I think the audio's fine. I can see the stream quality. It should be okay. Clayton. Clayton. How do I pronounce that? English. English. Benno. What sports are you up late for? Pretty much every American sport. I'm going to be in Da Nang for a few months in the summer, and I'm a wrestling podcaster, so that's going to be a challenge. So yeah, Benno, American football, basketball. I don't really watch basketball anymore. Well, I do watch college basketball. So American football, college football, pro football, college basketball, and baseball. Go Dodgers, by the way. We won the World Series this year. Max Rossi, do your first IRL at Rafters. Use the Wi-Fi to interview people about why they moved there, what they think of Vietnam, etc. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I was probably going to film a vlog tomorrow at Rafters, because I just wanted to do a video for Etienne, the owner, my friend, and kind of promote his bar a little bit. Hopefully generate some business for him. Andrew Frawley. Staying on the fishing theme. Vietnam has some fascinating village life revolving around fishing and the local people who live by it. How about stay in a small fishing village and immerse? That would be an interesting thing to do. What are we talking about in terms of immersion? Like staying there for months and months? Staying there for a week? Staying there for a day? I don't know how long I could do that for. So I will be going to Phan Rang next month for Tet. Could be an interesting video. Gots, appreciate the super chat. Thank you very much. Yeah, Phuc Mob did not leave Vietnam for good, Coin Capital. He left Vietnam to have a child in America. He'll be back. Coin Capital, it's hard to tell if you're trolling or not trolling. Either way, appreciate you commenting on the live stream. I love the people who, by the way, sometimes you'll get people who come on like your videos and they'll watch the whole thing and comment, but it'll be like a super negative comment. You got to appreciate the irony in that. If you know what I'm talking about, then you know. But if you don't, then you're probably operating at a lower frequency. Andrew Frawley, I also really like the off the main road walkabouts. Yeah, cheers, Andrew Frawley. I like those too. Mom, do you still have the white lights? No, those aren't white. They're yellow. They just come in kind of white on a camera. Yeah. GOTS, ad revenues from people who watch it, so US and AU viewers will pay well. Yeah, and the majority of my viewers are from Western countries, the US predominantly, so. John Chitsney. Hey Tyler, greetings from Germany, Frankfurt. It's me, Eugene. What's up? How you doing, Eugene? Good to see you here on the live. Tyler has excellent Vietnamese good pronunciation. Coin Capital, it is goodly excellently. I appreciate that. Kimberly B, you should be a politician, Ty. Interesting idea. Max, Mike, Barry, homie, berries. I still don't know what you're talking about. Coin Capital. Tyler, how many days do you get drunk per week? 8. It's a clown question, bro. Uh, berry, Mike Joey berries. The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Man, it's the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. What was it? That's from Friday. That line, he's like, man, the older the berry, the sweeter the juice. He's like, man, that's the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Ah. Tyler makes scam videos. Coin Capital Tyler makes scam videos to watch out for, and personal stories how you got scammed. I really haven't been scammed too often, but let me see. That's a good idea for scams you can watch out for. Yo, John Chitsney, thank you so much for the super chat. Little $5.99 in the euro. Hope meeting you in March 2025 when I get back to Vietnam. Greetings, Eugene. Bro, yeah, definitely. Hit me up on Instagram and we will definitely plan a meetup. That sounds great, and thank you so much for the super chat, man. Looking forward to seeing you in March. Ah, bike packing. That could be a good idea. A little bike packing. Good idea, Van Cop. Not trolling. Love you, my man. All right, cheers. Sus. Hee. I'm troll also. Scots, which bridge do you live under? All the trolls live under bridges, right? Kimberly B, ouch. Andrew Frawley, immerse in a fishing village for as long as it takes to get a real feel for the families and how the community works around you. A few days? Yeah, a few days. That sounds doable. If you know, you know. Tina, your beard looks pretty. Thank you, Tina. I also think it looks pretty. Why only one? John Chitsney, that was your first super on the live stream? Cheers, man. Thank you so much. Tina, as for YouTube videos, interviews with European YouTubers living Vietnam would be. So I'm assuming like trying to get Europeans' perspective about living in Vietnam. Noma dude. Hey man, I watched your video the other. You said that your channel is not growing. Just wondering, is YouTube your main income source? Because I was in Ho Chi Minh a couple months ago and it's not cheap. Noma dude, yeah, this is my main income source and income. Coin Capital, what are you talking about? What can I not hide? Claims he's not trolling, then says I can't hide something. I don't really understand you, bro. Andrew Frawley. That was a great catch up you did with David Kai, fellow YouTuber. May target some others in Vietnam for their story. Yeah, interesting content for you both. Yeah, Andrew Frawley. That I did like my collaboration with David Kai. He's a cool guy. Definitely a cool guy. Tina, videos about what kind of women you like. Tina, I like Trang. Trang's my woman, so I think doing a video about that, she might not like that too much, and And my answer would be pretty short. I like her. So I think I'll do other videos, but I appreciate the idea. Uh, hi. Hi to you. I can't read your name. I think that's in Hebrew. I don't know how to read that, but hi. Random Gaijin, it's cool how you're dodging all the sneaky trolling so far. Keep up the good work. Random Gaijin, you know, it ain't my first rodeo. It ain't my first rodeo. Um, you can see the traps. It's like trying to set up booby traps like in Home Alone or something, but they're just really obvious. And it's like, dude, I'm not stepping on those nails. Come on, get out of here. Uh, Mike Joey, when I was there, it rained on my shoe and it made me cry, but I had some berries, so it was chill. I was just in Taiwan, way too hot, had to leave Asia. Got tired of changing my underwear 6 times a day. Dang, that's a lot of times changing underwear. I remember in Forrest Gump, the guy's like, "Keep your socks dry. Gotta have dry socks." John Chitsney, I'll hit you up on IG. We'll book the flight soon. Awesome. Looking forward to hearing from you, John Chitsney. Big Time Bentley, do you like camping? Do a camping vid. I don't really like camping, but I don't really like eating snake, and I made a video about that, so. Camping video on the list. John Chitsney, first super chat. Cheers to you, bro. Salute. We thing AD. We thing add to e. Tyler, is it true you are middle aged? We thing, it is true that I'm 34. Gots, Trang will like to see you making videos at lady bars. I'm sure she'd love that. Yan. You'd be surprised what content creation can do, Yan. But yeah, nice to meet you, Yan. Big Boy 45, have you ever had stomach issues with food while in Vietnam? Yeah, a few times. A few times, Big Boy. I've had food poisoning a few times, and then I also had appendicitis. So, had to have my appendix removed. Regina, can you make a video about buying a smartphone in Vietnam? Can I use it in Europe? Yeah, so all the phones you buy out here you can use elsewhere because they're all unlocked. They're not tied to like a phone carrier. But buying a smartphone, a video about that, I'd have to buy a smartphone and I don't really need one. Maybe I can see if one of my friends is going to go buy a smartphone and then make a video about that. Or I could just do all the shopping and then be like, yo, actually, I don't need this. That I'd feel kind of bad for the employee. We'll put it on the list of ideas anyways. I like the idea, Regina. I like the idea. No, my dude, I was surprised how cheap and good cosmetic procedure and injections, i.e. Botox fillers, etc., and dental cost a fraction what it costs in the West. I think people will love that. That's an idea. I'm sure I'm due for like a dentist visit. Everyone leave a like on the stream if you haven't liked it already. If you're liking this, click that like button. Let's get this stream out to as many people as we possibly can. Yeah, that's a solid idea. At least the dentist thing. I don't, the cosmetic stuff. Um, Also good idea. Andrew Frawley, I like that. That's a well thought out idea. So, what about a short must do video for those of us who might want a vacation in Vietnam, but not just the vanilla travel stuff? Maybe a video covering what we really should do, and what's just a bit meh. All right, we're gonna put a few stars around that one because I think that is a great idea. That might even be an idea for like some sort of guidebook, some sort of ebook about here is your real travel hacks, you know. I think that's a great idea. Well done, Andrew Frawley. That is not only a well thought out comment, but it's something that's food for thought for me. Something that I'm gonna think about. And I do like those videos. I mean, like the casual walk around for an hour. I love that type of vlogging because it's very stream of consciousness. It's very impromptu, spontaneous. But I also like those videos, kind of like the video I made about why living in Vietnam is better than living in the U.S., where I put some thought and planning into the video beforehand, and then come up with like a, you know, not scripted video so much, but it has like at least kind of like an outline of how it should go. Regina, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Gotts, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that, both of you, Regina and Gotts. Thank you. We think $5 for a teeth cleaning, can't beat that. Costs 80 to 100 for a teeth cleaning in America, yeah. Van Cop, grocery store shopping with prices, normal everyday products, always gets many viewers on YouTube. Straight up, Van Cop, straight up. That's a great idea. I was going to do a convenience store tonight. It sounded like a convenient idea. I hope you like that pun. Make a few videos meeting your fans. Good idea, Mom. Good idea. We should do a fan meetup. We should do like a... I need to plan that. That is one of the perks of the Patreon membership, will be exclusive patron meetups. So we got to figure out some dates and times for that. I'll get in touch with the patrons, plan some of those out for next year. Brad G, thank you so much for the super chat, Brad G. And that's your first super on a live stream. Brad G, you're a legend. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brad G. Big Boy 45, would you say you have a better quality of life living in Vietnam compared to America? Big Boy 45, I would say definitely so. That's why I made a video called Why Living in Vietnam is Better Than Living in America. So you should watch that video if you haven't seen it already. Yan, thank you so much. I really appreciate the super chat. Thank you so much, Yan. Tina, you can write a book about your life. Book editors can help. Tina, I was thinking about starting to write a blog. So I already vlog, but I was thinking about doing a blog. But a book about my life could be interesting. A little autobiography. John Chitsney, you don't need to buy a smartphone. Just go to one of the two big electronics selling stores and ask them if they would like to do an informational video with you as you're a well-known YouTuber. It's an idea, Chitsney. It's an idea. Chintzy. Maybe I've been saying Chitsney. Chintzy. It's an idea. See what they say. Tom, wait 3 months. Apple's releasing a budget phone. I hope I'm good with my phone for a while, you know? I hope I'm good. My buddy Nico just said, hey, what's up? Yo, what up, Nico? I told him I'm on live stream now. What are you up to? Nomad Dude. Also traveling to neighboring countries and compare them to Vietnam, especially Thailand, Philippines, Malaysia, because most people who want to leave the West will be watching it and save them time. Yeah, true. Comparing other countries to Vietnam is definitely a good idea. I could even do that with just the experience I have going to those countries already. I'm Lavelle. What's up, Lavelle? I'm Tyler. How's the hip hop nightlife? Show us the party scene if there is one. Hip hop nightlife? I don't know about the hip hop nightlife, but there's a few different party scenes. There's like Bouivine. There's the street I live on, which is kind of like a chilled out kind of nightlife vibe. But yeah, some nightlife videos are a good idea. I'll put that on the list. It's on the list. Van Cop, film land border crossing back into Vietnam with a hidden camera. Van Cop, I don't, not my thing, man. It's just, that is the type of stuff that is, like you said, like if you have to film with a hidden camera, then you know it's wrong because it's not legal. So just not worth the risk. But yeah, watch it on Chris Travel's channel. Andrew Frawley, do Tyler does Vietnam or Tyler shows you my Vietnam and I'll be straight over to have you as my tour guide? You're not the first person who's asked me to do tours. You're not the first person. So tours are a good idea. I might add that as a product on my Patreon page. That might be a good idea. Just like a one-time payment. I'll do a tour with you. Brad G, hey, long-time watcher. I really appreciate you, Brad G. Thank you for the support and the continued support. Really appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. John Chinsey, thank you so much for the super chat, John Chinsey. Self-hosted WordPress site and use it as a blog. Nice, yeah, that's a good idea. Let me go ahead and put that in my notes here and then add some stars so I can look back on that. Blog info, blog idea. Well done. Thank you so much, John. That's a great idea. Nomad Dude example, cosmetic stuff costs about $250 for filler and Botox, while it costs $2,000 in the US. Believe me, almost every and all women do it, and a lot of men over 30, but they don't say it. Have you guys noticed that I've had some work done? I'm kidding, I haven't. That's why I be looking old and ugly as a mug. Big Boy 45, how hard is it to learn Vietnamese and be able to converse on daily topics with locals? Big Boy 45, it's hard. It's not easy. And that's why 99% of the foreigners who live here don't make an effort to do it. But like anything in life, if you apply yourself, you can accomplish it. Please shoot more videos on District 10 or 3. Yeah, I can do that, Ian. That's simple enough, straightforward idea. Add that to the idea list. Thank you very much for the idea there. Mom saying hi, Nico. Hi, Nico. Oh, Mom, Nico is Nico. Nico. But I will tell Nico that you said hi. I'll tell him right now. My mom says hi, by the way. Can't mom stay legal, especially in a country that's not exactly have your rights priority per se. Yeah, I for sure. Yeah, you want to keep it legal, legal. Um, yeah, you don't want to be doing things like filming, inside of police stations, things like that. It's just not, or like, border crossings. Not a good idea. I understand that it's interesting content. I understand that it's like something you might want to see, but yeah, it's just not worth the risk in my opinion. Random Gaijin, hidden cam, that's trolley advice. But what about some nightlife stuff like Buivin or Japantown? Yeah, I could do that. Random Gaijin. Um, Incorporate some nightlifery. Um, Good idea. Lid, what's going on with students not having to learn English in Vietnam and the outlook for English as a second language teachers? Lid, as far as I know, children in Vietnam still have to learn English. And as far as I know, the outlook for English teachers in Vietnam is still very good. So, yeah, it's still goodly. I don't think the teaching English or the learning English game is going anywhere anytime soon. So, if you're interested in coming out here and learning to teach English, or you're learning to become if you're interested in coming out here to teach English, then I think you're always going to have a job or a job opportunity, because the desire to learn English is going to be here for the foreseeable future. Mom, sorry about the spelling. It's no worries. Tom, I'm trying to learn Vietnamese, but it is hard. Yeah, Tom, it is hard, for sure. But it's good that you're trying to learn it. I applaud you for your efforts. Max Rossi, some budget challenges. Set budget of $30 and try to find a hotel room for the night and food hunt for the day. People love seeing how affordable it is. That's a good idea. $30 a day. A $30 day in Saigon. The title, how to survive, how to survive on how to survive and thrive for $30 a day in Saigon. I like that. That's a good title idea. We can tweak it a little bit. Titling videos. Oh, pardon me. Titling videos is one of the biggest challenges. I don't know if you guys can appreciate that, but when you have to come up with a title and a thumbnail, those are some of the harder things about this job. Making titles, compelling titles, and making engaging and interesting thumbnails. Those are difficult. So I have the idea of like doing tours. That's an idea. Budget challenges, yeah, $30 or bust. All right. Let me turn my brain off for a second. SC. Just- Let's see what Nico just replied, I think. Mom, Nico says hi. He's going to go out for dinner. Seeing what's up. John Chintzy, thank you so much for the super chat again, John. What is considered a good salary for someone from Germany, US, in Saigon? 30, 40, or 50 million? Maybe you need even more than that to live comfortable. So, that's not only a good idea for a video, but I will answer that question now. 50 million, John, you're going to be fine. That's 2,000 US. As a single person, you're going to be living very well. You can have your $500 to $700 apartment. And then, you've got your, let's say, $150 a week on entertainment. So there's like $600. You got your food, we'll call that like another $100 a week. So, I mean, that's even coming out to like 1,500. So yeah, I mean, any of those, 2,000, you're going to be fine. 40 million, it's probably going to be a little bit tighter, but you'll probably still be fine. 30 million, I'd say would be kind of tight, but 30 million is something that most Vietnamese, most locals don't make. So, and they are able to live on that. Now, granted, that's because a lot of them live at home with their families, so they're essentially eating for free. Or if they are going out, then they're spending, very little money on going out and going to like local places. So, but you could live on 30, 40, or 50. But your I guess ability to spend kind of more freely is gonna go up if you have closer to 50. I would aim, if you want to have like a really comfortable Western type lifestyle here, I would aim for around the 50 million. Tom, travel videos are always entertaining. SCM, thank you so much for the super chat. SCM, lots of good ideas coming in. SCM, I agree. I agree. I think it was, there's been a lot of productive ideas coming in. Let me see how many ideas I have total right now. There's got to be. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 good ideas that I noted down. So you're absolutely right, SCM. Lots of good ideas coming in. Andrew Frawley, conversely to Max's great idea, how about a high-end tour of your area? What do the better hotels and restaurant offer tourists, not on a smaller budget? Andrew Frawley, I like that idea. Don't know how I'm going to afford that, but I like that. I like the idea. I like the idea. Too bad I'm broke time Bentley and can't really afford the expensive stuff. Unless I were able to contact those places and say, hey, I'm a YouTuber with a bit of a following. Can I come in and make a promotional video for your place? And if they say yeah, I'd be like, well, by the way, I also need this stuff for free. Let's see what they say. Good idea. Martin Richards, maybe a video on what to do in the first month of living in Vietnam as an expat. I like that. Ideas and help based on your experience. Trang could interview you. Excellent idea. I like that a lot. Because even Trang today, we were talking about ideas, and she's like, let's put some stars around that one. she was like, "What were some like of the challenges that you had when you first got here? And what were they, and how did you get over them?" I was thinking of, you know, she brought me back to my first month here, and I was living out in Galvap, and man, that was an exciting time. In a lot of ways, I wish I could go back to that time. Good times. Very, very exciting. Just everything was so new and so different. Man, I'm very jealous. I'm very jealous of anyone who has not, who's going to move out here. I'm very jealous of how interesting and how cool it's going to be for you. And I do recommend when you move out here, try to live like in the fringes somewhere. Try it's You could live near a big city if you want to, and but try to do it like in outside of the really touristy area. Do it like in the local area so that you kind of absorb what like real life is out here for locals. So what to do in the first month? Let me just add that as a note, like live in a local area. Mom, experiencing holidays, how the locals celebrate Christmas as opposed to Americans. Yeah, that's a good idea too. It's unfortunately it is not the same. Christmas, I get sad around this time. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I miss you, Mom, and I miss being back around this time of year. It's tough not being back home. I miss Christmas. I miss Christmas. It is just it's not the same in a place like this. Vino, do a Vinhomes community tour. Yeah, yeah. To walk around the Vinhomes Central Park. I like it. Random Gaijin, great stuff all around, man. Great stuff all around, my man. Keep it cool and real while dodging all the trolls. Random Gaijin, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. And man, I dodge trolls like Neo in the Matrix dodges bullets. I'm just. Are you saying I can dodge trolls? I'm saying when you're ready, you won't need to. Mrs. L. Vu. Maybe take a new expat to a restaurant and interview them. Ask them about their life in Vietnam, what's their pros and cons, etc. A convo with food is always a catch to your viewer. Good luck. Thank you. That's a great idea, Miss Elvu. That's sort of like the Alex Stevenson style of video, and yeah, I like that. I was binge watching his content before I came out here because I was just kind of like nervous and scared about what it would be like, and I was about to do his ninja teacher course, and yeah, I was watching all that, and that's kind of the content that he goes for, which makes sense because it aligns with his business. My mom agrees with you, Miss Elvu, so you have the seal of approval. Tom, I agree. Live in a local area. The problem is not a lot of English. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Not a lot of English. Mike Joey, who ordered the bean bag? The bean bag? What's that? What bean bag? Mom, I miss you so much, but I'm so very proud of you. You could use some Christmas cheer, decorate, or throw up a stocking at least. Let me show you something Trang and I did recently, like a few days ago. So we went to the bookstore and we got some watercolors. Trang painted this. And I don't know, can anyone guess what this is? Or can they name... It's from an anime movie by Ghibli Studios. But it was our first watercolor paintings, and I painted this. So I'll show Trang's again, but this one's mine. Just a little sunset, some palm trees. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I know this guy melts down candy canes and reforms them into shoes you can wear in a hot tub for peppermint bath. Yeehaw. Yeehaw. Yes, SCM. SCM, how you got it? Wait, did you? Yes. Howl's Moving Castle. Good job, SCM. And yeah, Mom, it does kind of look like Diamond Head, huh? I think this image is actually in Kauai. So I found it on Pinterest, and it was from Kauai, in Hawaii, different island. But I was listening to the Descendants, the soundtrack from the Descendants. Thank you. Thank you. I was proud of the effort there. You know, it was like first watercolors, and we busted out these. Not bad. Not our first watercolor ever. I think I did watercolors when I was a little kid, but like it's been solid over 20 years since I've touched water or color. Just kidding. Was it fun? Yeah, it was fun. It was just a nice little, you know, went over to the bookstore, got all this stuff for like $15 or whatever, and yeah, it was like a nice way to spend a few hours and listen to some music and just kind of joke around and giggle and whatever, and yeah, I thought it was fun for sure. I'll be doing a painting acrylic on canvas. Soon. I will go get the supplies for that soon. And I kind of have the idea in my head now of what it's going to be, so I need to figure out what colors I'm going to use, so that I can buy the appropriate paints. Yeah. Oh, Roger likes to paint too. That's cool. That's awesome. I wonder. I'll make a video too. I'll put that on my idea list. Video about getting supplies at the paint store and painting a painting. Because when I was over there at the store, I was like, Like a nice big canvas was like $3. I feel like that's pretty cheap. And then like a tube of colored acrylic paint was like $1.50. Is that cheap? Is that expensive? I think it's cheap. Mike, Joey, be careful out there. I ate cat food and got sick. You ate cat food? I had to go on stage that night. I threw my hip out salsa dancing. Everybody loves it. Yeehaw. What the? Mike, Joe, you crazy. Man, you crazy. Nice. Acrylic is great to work with. I love mixing colors. Get your basics. What are the basics, Mom? Tell me what the basics are. What are the basic colors? I don't know. I don't know them things. Mom, I don't think that's Grayson. Grayson is like Cali Reeks or something like that. But Max Rossi is very cheap. I thought it was. I thought it was cheap. So, yeah, that's cool. Mike Joey, what are your thoughts on P. Diddy and all his, all his baby oil? What is the general consensus in Saigon surrounding this? Mike Joey, I think everyone's a bit shocked. And it's hard for me to listen to like Biggie songs. It's hard for me to. It's hard to listen to a lot of the rappers nowadays. Like, man, what are you guys up to? Some weird stuff. Martin Richards, any plans for your USA fan to visit you again? I can't remember. You have brothers and sisters, Tyler? Thanks. Martin Richards, so, and my plans to come back to the USA, is that what you're asking? Definitely at some point next year. Just got to lock down when. Uh, my USA fan, though, I don't know. Is that somebody? Oh, my USA family to see me. My dad was talking about coming out at some point soon. He hasn't confirmed it yet, but he was thinking around in January, so we'll see. But I gotta let him know. Maybe January is not the best month because we got Tet holiday. And Tet holiday in late January, so maybe like more like mid-February to early March would be better. Mom, primary colors. What are the primary colors? Can you tell me specifically what those are? I don't know. I have one brother, Martin Richards. I have one brother. He's 21 years old. He came out here in 2018, but he hasn't been here since. Go ahead and leave a like on the stream, guys, if you're liking this, and feel free to comment as well. Really appreciate both of those things. I appreciate it. Appreciate. What about visiting USA? I'm thinking like March, Mom. I'm thinking March-ish. Maybe Dad comes out and then I fly back with him. Something like that. Harvard Yard, Harvard. Hi from Harvard. We love you and your girlfriend. Hello from Saigon to Harvard. Are you in Cambridge, Massachusetts? Massa give two shits. Tim Nick. Primary colors are red, blue, and yellow. Red, yellow, blue, black, white. Okay, so cool. We'll get the. So if I get red, yellow, blue, black, white, then I can make things like green, brown out of those. Is that correct? Max Rossi, January's chaos, February's good time and nice weather. Yeah, definitely. You're right about the weather. Good weather in Feb. Kimberly B, visit Color Wheel. What's Color Wheel? 8 Ball Fever. Yo, Tyler, what up, my dude? Have you been to the Mekong Delta floating market? If yes, how was it? It was chill. I made a video about that. Um, about a year ago. You can, if you go back in my videos, I went to Kanta, and yeah, it was cool. I likes it. Maybe I can link it. Maybe I can link that video. Let's see. Big Time Bentley floating market. Let's see if it comes up. I think it was a 2-part video. Yeah, it was. Dang, I looked better back. I looked more handsome back then. What was going on? When was that? A year ago? Sheesh, it's this beard. So it was a 2-part. So here's. Oh, why can't I copy and paste it? Oh well. You'll have to go look. They're videos from a year ago. For whatever reason, I can't copy and paste it. But yes, I like the floating market. It was very cool in Kanta. Perfect. Harvard Yard, Harvard, yes. That's cool. Cheers from here to Harvard. What are you doing at Harvard? Are you studying there? Tina, do secondhand clothes shop exist in Vietnam? They do. Trang made a video about that on her channel, Amazing Trang. Follow Trang. On her channel called Amazing Trang. She made a video about thrift shopping. Coconut Man. Black can be mixed with primary white, not needed if white paper. Okay. Tina, do you like shopping discounts? Yeah, of course. Kimberly B, the color wheel gives you primary colors, secondary colors, what to use to make other colors, circular chart with colors, art tool. Okay, cool. I will look at the color wheel then. All right. White is needed to make certain color tones. Martin Richards, what did you make of Dalat, Tyler? I loved it. Ended up staying a month in 2014. Martin, I liked it. I liked Dalat a lot. I liked it. I liked it Dalat. I liked it a lot. The first time I went there was with my cousin and my ex-girlfriend and my cousin's ex-girlfriend. Maybe his current girlfriend. I'm not sure if they're back together or not. We had a lot of fun. It was a good time. Ate some good food. We went to a place called Datanla. Pardon me. Went to a place called Datanla, which was like this forest theme park with like these beautiful waterfalls and this really cool roller coaster. that went through the forest. It was really neat. So go to that place. I'll write it here. It's Datanla. Go there if you're going to go to Dalat. You'll like it. Tina, would you like to visit Moscow in Russia? Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. I know an American living in St. Petersburg. Um, and I think he really enjoys it. Him and we connected a long time ago when we were both, I had just started vlogging on YouTube, so had he. So we kind of like were just sharing our, tips with each other and like trying to figure out how to become vloggers on YouTube. And we still follow each other on Instagram. He kind of stopped vlogging on YouTube and he just focused more on Instagram. But I continued with YouTube, and yeah, he seems to really like St. Petersburg, and it looks really cool. Aside from it getting really, really cold, it looks very cool. Good morning, Roger. How are you, Roger? Coconut Man. White color is the paper. I come down rafters, catch you, and we have some paint classes. Good colors available in small art shop opposite ENT hospital in center of D1. Yeah, and there's also a bookstore over here that sells a bunch of paint supplies that's like really close. So, yeah. Good, very good. Good, very good. That's good. Good to hear. Tina, what's your dream? My dream, Tina, is to share my experience with the world and to hopefully leave a positive impact on the world. That's pretty much it. And I think I'm accomplishing that. Share my experience and hopefully promote some positive experience for other people as a result. Inspire people to do positive things. Inspire people to take risks, but take healthy risks. Inspire people to step out of the bubble that people often find themselves caught up in. I think a lot of times people, they feel like they're stuck in a certain cycle of misery sometimes. I certainly felt that way at one point. And I hope that I can inspire people to just step out of that wheel of misery if they're going through that, and to do something that can make them happy, something that will change them positively. Good dream. I had a dream that one day all people would be making watercolors like this. Martin Richards, yes, I've been to that place in Dalat in 2014. My tour guide took me there. I love forests, etc. Dalat, what a place. Yeah, it's awesome. I love Dalat as well. Random Gaijin, any overseas traveling plans in mid or long term could be good content. Yeah, I want to go to the Philippines. I want to go to Japan. I want to check out Japan and Korea. So those are some overseas traveling plans I have. Not like set in stone, but places I want to go. Coconut Man, I see Trang's video in Hanoi, and all the way out there, shops were closed. She has an arty to her also. Artsy side to her? Yeah, she does have an artsy side to her. F. Gons, I currently feel stuck and it's causing me major anxiety and now morphing into physical symptoms. It's like my soul is crying out for change. F. Gons, I understand that feeling. I know what that's like. And I can tell you, F. Gons, that the the anxiety almost always comes from not doing something. So I think the anxiety, at least for me, the anxiety always seems to come from like not doing certain things. So like not being kind of proactive, even if it's just a small thing. Like, okay, I'm gonna take a walk down the street to get, um, I don't know, toilet paper, or just something random that you need, right? But it's doing something little and accomplishing it, and then kind of building on that momentum that comes from just doing something. But you can relieve anxiety through action. Um, but that's the thing about the anxiety too, and how it causes sort of that physical sickness, that physical like withdrawing, that withdrawn feeling. It builds on itself. It tends to kind of build in a weird exponential way. Um, you're anxious because you're not doing something. That makes you more anxious than you don't do more things. Of course, I'm just speaking on my own experience, and maybe this doesn't relate to you at all, but that's usually how it is for me if it does happen. So I find that when I feel that way, it really helps just to try to do something, even if it's little, and then be kind to yourself, right? So it's almost like in this life you are your own boss. Your mind is the boss of your mind. So be kind to yourself when you do that productive, or that kind of easy, but when you do that productive thing, when you take that action, even though you didn't want to take that action and you did it and you accomplished it, maybe reward yourself a little bit. Tell yourself, hey, you did a great job there. You did a great job there. You can have a cookie or something like that, right? Or whatever makes you happy. You can watch a 20-minute YouTube video. Reward yourself, because you're going to, if you keep doing things and you never acknowledge, hey, you did a good job, or you keep doing things and you say, um, you keep doing things and you don't reward yourself in any way, it's going to be hard to motivate yourself to do things anymore. Just like it would be hard to work for a boss who never acknowledged you, who never said, hey, you're doing a great job, or hey, here's a raise, or hey, here's some recognition for all the hard work you're doing. You'd start to resent that boss if they never did that, and you wouldn't want to work for them. Likewise, you'd start to resent yourself if you never rewarded yourself, or if you never acknowledged that you did something good for yourself. So I hope some of that reaches you. I hope some of that connects with you. And I understand completely what you're going through with the anxiety and it leading to physical symptoms. And my prayers are out to you, and I really hope that you're doing better. Mom, I heard a saying the other day, when you stop dreaming, you stop looking forward and then only look back. Yeah, it's a good saying. Yeah. Yan, if you thought about living in Dalat, not really, Yan. It's a little bit small for me. Um, but I do like the weather. Tina, YouTuber The Geckos, has a last interesting video about Vietnam. I'll look into that. That sounds cool. Mom, fear holds people back. Embrace the change. Easy to say, I know. Hard to do always. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's I think I've heard some people say that, every decision in life is based on love or fear. So You know, try as much as best you can to, or every feeling you have is somehow rooted in love or fear. So try to live in love, you know, and try not to live in fear. Van Cop, can I ask why you chose to live in Vietnam instead of Thailand? Yeah, Van Cop, because at the time when I came here to be an English teacher, the job prospects and the income to cost of living ratio was more appealing for English teaching here in Vietnam than it was in Thailand because there's just a lot more foreigners who live in Thailand. So the supply of teachers is larger and the demand is not as high because there's just not as many people trying to learn English in Thailand. I think Thailand has a significantly smaller population. Let me see if that's correct. Okay, 71 million people. So about 30 million less, but yeah, still smaller. Random Gaijin, if Japan at some point I'll take care of you. Cheers, Random Gaijin. Where do you live in Japan? Kimberly B, action creates more action. You're right. Yeah, a lot of life is just getting out of that sense of inertia. Get the ball rolling, as they say. The snowball effect. Tina, the Geckos YouTuber, made an interesting video with Vietnamese dancing, the last one. Cool, I'll check it out. Coconut Man, I see so much artwork exhibition shops in Ho Chi Minh City now as in Hanoi. So I love the art museum in Ho Chi Minh. I guess it is more French culture still existing in Saigon, but also the Vietnamese have a great sense of artistic talent, should be more exploited. Maybe more explored? Exploited sort of has a weird negative connotation to it, but I get what you mean. You're right. There's some very interesting art and very interesting art culture here. And when I made that video about, I know that Mom, you've seen it, the video about pottery in the Champa village outside of Phan Rang. I thought that was a very interesting place, and the type of art they do is thousands of years old. That was extremely cool. Tina, my dream is to work in Alaska. Spending Alaska's salary to save lives of abandoned dogs, cats, and people face difficulties. That's a noble dream, Tina. Alaska's a cool place. I think you'd like that. Martin Richards, I'm really glad I stumbled on your channel. Superb. It was a strange first episode that I saw of yours. You were in USA saying you miss Vietnam. Yeah. I think I remember that video. And I think I remember the day I filmed that. Mom, you might remember it. If Martin, you're referring to the video about reverse culture shock. Mom, I filmed that video on the day we went to the Elks Club with Grandma. Grandma tried her. Oh, let me see. Random Gaijin. Dreaming comes with age too, unfortunately. When you start thinking and dwelling in the past means you're not young anymore. Yeah, I can see that, Random Gaijin. Because sometimes when you get older, it's like your body just can't do the same things that it used to be able to do. And a lot of things feel like, I don't know, not doable anymore. So you start to look back on memories instead of looking forward. I understand that. Mom, Grandma tried her first Thai tea the other day. She loved it. Yeah, Thai tea's really good, isn't it? Trang seems to get one of those every day. So she really likes it. I'm not on the Thai tea as much. But I'm on the Tyler. Oh man, what a knee slapper. Random Gaijin, Tokyo is my home, but currently in Europe for a short midterm stint. Oh, cool. Random Gaijin, yeah, if I come up to Tokyo, I'd love to get together and maybe you could show me around a bit. Coconut Man, Tyler, your psychology is spot on. Now practice what you preach. Love you. No disrespect, you know it. Coconut Man, word. I hear that. I hear that. Practice what you preach. Sometimes it's, yeah. Sometimes it's like you can say all these things, you can rationalize it in your own head, but then actually putting it into practice in your own life is a whole nother story. And that is sort of torturous in itself. It's like, man, I really know what's good, but I still have trouble accomplishing that. Hmm. It's almost like a curse at that point, too. It's like, man, it would almost be better if you were just too ignorant to know what was good for you. And then at that point, you'd have like some sort of excuse for not being okay. But yeah, I hear where you're coming from, Coconut Man. You gotta love you. You take care of you. Martin Richards, yes. Reverse culture shock, yes. I remember that day well. I remember when I came up with the idea for that video, I was actually just shopping. Mom, you might remember I was just shopping on my own in Stater Brothers, which is a grocery store out in the Inland Empire. I was getting some Mexican food ingredients. Mike, Joey, we jumping up and down like groundhogs. Word. Mom did a walking tour of the neighborhood. Yep. Mom, I had the Tyler. Ew, that sounds kind of wrong. Yeah, weird. Ease the electrolyte chemicals, more water, and a lot of natural foods will do better. I can help your curse. I'm assuming you say it can help your curse, but yeah, yeah, water and good food. It matters what you put in your body, right? For sure. Mom, sometimes stop thinking and just do. True. Yeah, just act reasonably. Don't don't do crazy crap. Don't do destructive things. Tina, Vietnamese farmers grow and sells Vietnamese tea. Nice. Mom, I was born on Groundhog Day. That's true. That is true. All right, guys. I think I'm going to hop off the live here, but I really do appreciate all of the good ideas that you guys gave me with regards to what you'd like to see on the channel. Like I said, we got about 30 plus ideas, and I like a lot of them. I like all of them, but I really like a lot of them. So you will be seeing some videos about some of your ideas in the future, and thank you so much. I'll get on another live stream here soon. Got got some things to do this weekend. Some videos to film. So I'm excited to do that. I hope all of you are having a blessed and happy Christmas season, a Merry Christmas season, and a happy holiday season. And just wish all of you health and happiness and everything good in the world. So, love you guys. I will see you guys on the next live stream and in the next vlog. Looking forward to that. Take care, guys.